Hey my friends, welcome back to the Old World According to Jams. Back in our Egypt game. I'm gonna be probably over the next couple of videos kind of sort of changing up my intro a little bit, just trying to make it a little bit more less samey every time. Might not even necessarily do an intro going forward, but we'll see. Let me know what you think. So what we're gonna do is just hit the end turn and I'm gonna talk while it's going. So I'm trying to up my game, as you guys well know, and I'm being coached, as it were, by Mr. Purple Balloons himself. And one of the things that he recommended was that I keep a notebook with some of the things that I should be doing, or goals, or what my thoughts were on plans. So that's what I've got. Number one is I've got to make sure that I spread my religion to all my cities before I complete Jebel. So that's super important. Number two, I need to get a little bit more military up. That's pretty obvious from where things have been going. We've got a raid, we've got the Numidians War, we've got pretty bad front with the Gauls as well. And then I got to get my order economy up a little bit as well. So those are the things that we're going to try to work on today. And let's get right into it. So we are in a drought. Some tiles have changed. New king of the Scythians, good for him. And this general is bloodthirsty, so perfect. All right, here's Heart and Tongue. Egyptian pagan magic is a natural part of life. So Hatshepsut is looking to maybe become a magic practitioner. I don't have a problem with that. She'd get a wisdom and a charisma, so she'll round out some stats there. I'll go ahead and I'll take that. That's fine. She can probably convert sometime later. First thing I want to do, yeah, so we've got a little bit of a problem here. Let's pull this worker back. Do I need stone? Not this exact second. I'm going to pull back. Can I do that? Yeah, I'll pull back this worker to build a garrison there. Pull back my spearmen into the urban tile here. Let's get a heal on that spearman. All right, we've got a couple things over here that aren't so great. We'll get a couple smacks on this unit. A kill there. That's good. We can get a kill. Let's get a kill with the general here. Pull back this spearman to heal. And then we'll bring this cavalry down this way, I think, into the trees. I'll just skip you. And I'll skip you now. Alright, one worker not doing anything. You made that quarry. That's cool. I could put a quarry there. I don't think I need another quarry right this second. What I need to do is... Let's go ahead and into a set. Oh, I can't spread yet because it's not my state religion, and I need 400 civics. Okay. So I've got 10 more turns on that. We'll go ahead and we'll leave it be for right now. Well, after this, I guess let's work on a little more food. So I guess I'll grab that barley farmer, or where's my other farmer? Oh, over here. Okay. So that would be 10. So this would become 15. And this one would become less, like 4, probably because of the drought. That's okay. I'll go ahead and I'll put the farmer there for now. Do I want to hurry this trapper with money? Don't I have monetary reform? I do. So I have no unhappiness from rushing, so there's no reason I shouldn't rush this. 280 gold, that's not too bad. I'll rush that. So then what do I do with you? Do I do another farm? I don't have the wood, so I don't want to spend that money on it. What are you building? A garrison. What urban improvements can I make? Shrines only. Okay. Not too interested in that. So what does Timonor need? Something? Tenju probably could use some help too. Let's do this. Let's come over this way. Let's send this worker up to Tejnu. Let's get some things going in Tejnu. Like there's dyes here that can be brought online. Maybe expand to the pearls. Get a farm going, get a garrison going, stuff like that. I think that's a good idea. You're already being tutored. Family opinion is pretty decent. I could do a influence here. That might be worth it. I can do an intercession, which is less gold. Yeah, let's do intercession. I think that's a good idea. Eventually, we'll either convert her or something. We'll figure that out. But I like the stats on the air, so I'm happy enough with that. All right, so we got a couple orders then, I think, for scouting. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just round out our exploration of this little peninsula. Okay. And we'll call it there. Okay, we've got another raid coming in near Tajaru. More tile changes. Hati is at war with the Thracians. This person is converted to paganism, and this person is now proud. All right. Tribal peace with the Thracians. I don't really have any designs on Thracian land, so sure. I have to give them tribute? It's only 7.5 stone. I've got the stone. That's fine. Okay. So we got the kill there. Let's go ahead and make sure we get a kill here. Boom. All right. I want to bring this slinger down near Tajaru. There's a kill. Okay. How are we working? We need to be working on our ambition too, which we're not doing. So let's think about that. Can I hurry this now? Not for 470. Let's put a settler in the queue. We'll come back to that in another turn, maybe. I want to heal up my spearmen. Do I have a promotion on you? What's over here? There are some trees. I think a lot of the Gauls are range, so I'll grab shield bearer on you. All right, finished this. I think let's go ahead and just get... No, we don't need anything on this unit yet. You're basically just a sentry, a garrisoning unit, so we'll just leave you there. This is completed. The fur... No, it's not next turn. Who's not working? You're not working. Okay. Oh, I'm a judge. I could hold court, right? Maybe I should consider that. Although I think it costs civics, right? Yeah, it costs civics. I don't want to do anything that costs civics right now. I guess let's just get a couple farms. I don't need to keep boosting my stone just to boost my stone. Do I have anybody near some trees that can chop? This worker's near some trees. And he's heading up to Tenju anyway. So let's use some of those orders. Chop those trees. Let's grab a farm over here, I guess. Next to the granary. All my workers are working. Alright, you guys are just hanging out. Oh, a scout must have died. I thought I had 3. Ooh, look at all those crabs. Alright, cool. Good place to end that turn. Drought is continuing. Alright, my heir now has another tutor. We've got an intercession event, and I have a new child. Wonderful. You owe me. King Consort stops me outside my chambers with a frazzled look. You have no idea what I had to do to get Oligarch Nabet's support for you. I spent day after day after day at her side, being around her. You owe me for this. You owe me big. I'm fine with my king who is in love with me holding a favor for me. I think that's probably not the worst thing that could happen. I think I do want to improve opinion with the Thracians. Let's try to influence. Maybe we can get peace, or rather, we already have peace. Maybe an alliance down here, and we can kind of just hang out with them. Garrison completed and was set. Oh, you know what? We have 2 more, a couple more things. Lost in translation. So, Carthage and Babylonia have asked us to mediate a contract dispute. Contract, male cattle, okay, stuff. So, Carthage opinion plus 40. Babylonia minus 20. Or the other way around. I can take a little bit of hit to get the Babylon. Oh no, Babylon is pretty happy with me, actually. So let's... Actually, I can do both. Does that cost 150, or it gives me 150? Gives me 150. Perfect. Okay. So we'll go with that one, because that improves everybody. Now everyone's happy. Cool. As I look into the eyes of my newborn child Annette, I feel an unrivaled sense of possibility. I'm inspired to new heights of glory and courage. What ambition will I choose? 5 elder specialists, plus 50 of all resources, capture foreign capital, 5 elder. That might be tough. Let's take a look at the Thracian families. Yeah, I'll take slums in Timinor. Where's a good spot for them? Nothing I really need to expand to that way. Maybe here? Okay, let's table this one for now. Okay, state religion. I can do state religion now, so let's grab state religion. Okay. So now we've got state religion. Very good. Now we can start building disciples. So, 220 gold to hurry this. You know what? I'll slow build that, and I'll see if I can't rush the farmer. Or the settler, rather. Alright, you've completed that. I think I'll go ahead and just build this random shrine, because I want to see if it'll expand me out. It'll get me a little bit closer to getting those pearls there. So we'll do that. That's fine. Alright, you're coming up here to Tenju. Let's grab these nets. Alright, I put you there. You're doing something. This warrior can come over here to defend this worker. We'll get a kill there. We'll almost get a kill there. Let's get a heal here. Now you've completed the fur. Need to get that trapper in there. Need 20 food to put this trapper in, so I'll put the trapper in. I'll just come over here and cut some trees, because I do need some lumber, and I'll just leave it there. This ambition stuff, do I even have... I currently only have the ability to get, like, 1, 2... Yeah, I don't have the ability to get elder specialists, so that ambition doesn't make sense. I don't think I'm going to get to 50 of each resource income, because I don't even have lumber mills, and I'd need to get 2 techs to get to lumber mills. So as much as that really would be something that I would probably try to do, capture a foreign capital, I don't think that's in the cards yet either. Babylon is similar. Hatti is stronger. Carthage is stronger. I don't think I'm going to war at this exact second. So I think I'm just going to take the XP on that. There's nothing really that I think I can do. Let me know if you think I should have picked a different ambition there. But I think I'm pretty accurate in that there's really not a whole lot I could have done with that. Okay. Oh no, my... Oh, okay. This oligarch is ill. All right. My heir has gained a charisma. Good. Drought has finally ended. Changed land. I can get 20 XP. I can get a quarry for 330. Do I need the quarry? Do I need the XP? Where did the quarry go? That's 9, yeah. That's 9 a year. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Alright, so commerce studies. Marinette and Hatshepsut have studied together since adolescence. Even though Marinette is younger, Hatshepsut has always felt as if she was catching up. Marinette has completed her study of commerce and taken up the position of court merchant. Hatshepsut has become all the more determined to finish her studies and match her accomplishment. A schemer, okay. I'm okay with having a schemer next. That could be really interesting. +4 wisdom, -1 courage. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We need to repair damage in here. And then, Calling of God. So Hatshepsut's tutors write to me saying she has been claiming to have a direct connection to God. They become blessed, inspiring, pious, ascetic, or insane. So there's 3 high rolls and 2 low rolls. Or she can just gain a discipline and become estranged from me. Let's take the roll. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm going to get a kill here. I'm going to get a heal here. I'm going to get a heal here. You're going to chop some more trees. I want to get some of these things up, but there's a raid coming in. So let's bring the worker over this way. And maybe let's get some... Let's get a road going into Jaru. Okay, I think that's fine. So I've got a mission. She's now come of age. No one else to tutor. I can do an intercession with Oligarch Nabet, who is severely ill, so we'll wait. I don't have the civics for a marriage, so we'll wait on that too. All right, a lot of orders. Let's go ahead and we'll heal this unit. I think that's a good idea. All right, so we've got these. Look at this. This Babylonian scout has just been sitting here. Let's go ahead and advance our forces. I do want to promote this unit again. Strike, focus, besieger, or brave. I don't think any of these are melee. No. So none of those are really great. Although I'll probably end up taking strike. And then we'll put slingers in the back. You know what? I'll bring this slinger down too, just in case. And I will put steadfast on it. So that's just that stuff. All right, scouts. Not a really whole lot to do. You know what? I'll come back up this way. Clear some of this fog. Okay. I think the goal for the end of this stream is to clear this camp, I think. Okay, the oligarch has died, so it's a good thing that I didn't do anything with her. So I have influenced the queen of the Thracians. The Gauls have converted to Judaism. My second in line is old enough to be tutored. She is now the head of the Ramesseid family. Okay, and what does she become? Insane. Great. And now Mernit is stressed. He can study philosophy. And let's go ahead. Can she indulge in revelry? No. Okay. Let's go ahead and have her tutor. Okay. Let's try to do a couple things here. Let's do a convert religion. And let's do an influence. So maybe she doesn't hate me so much. Down here, we've got a bunch of stuff happening. Let's bring in some reinforcements. So we got one kill and almost a kill. Great. We'll build this road. All right, Abu is ready for something else to do. Let's grab... I don't really need any more farmers. We do need more military, though, and I did say that. So let's grab a spearman. That's probably a good thing for Abu to do. All right, one worker not working. You built a farm. Build me another one, why not? Do I have the wood? No, I don't. Don't build me another farm. You can build a road up to Tenju, I suppose. All right, let's put the spearmen in the woods. All right, I'll move this slinger here. Probably actually a bad idea. But we'll see. And I'll buy 2 orders to get these attacks in. All right, and we'll get a kill. So I don't think I'll lose a unit next turn, but we'll see. Okay. Pillage improvements. Oh, from the Numidians here. Okay. All right, well, we'll deal with that next turn. Babylonia has converted to their own paganism. Good for them. My Silver Jubilee. Capture foreign capital, no. 3 legendary cities, no. Spread a religion 8 times. I could potentially do that. That's doable, I think. That's a lot of spreads, but I think I could do it. Let's try it. The right way. A debate is raging between General Khafre and King Consort Tutankhamun. Khafre asks, what is the point of burnt offerings if you do not do what the Lord requires? Is it enough to act with justice and kindness and to remain humble before God? Tutankhamun insists that sacrifice is a vital part of the Jewish worship to please God. Is it enough to follow the ways of God, or is temple sacrifice required as well? So, the head of... No, who is he? He's a general. I can gain some civics, or I can gain some money. I don't need the money, I need the civics. But my husband is the head of Judaism, and it would remove endeared to. I just want to see how bad that is. That's okay. I can deal with that. I want those civics. All right, so let's continue our military moves. All right, kill there, kill there. Cool, that takes care of, I think, most of that raid. Continue the road. You continue the road, why not? You finish the nets, very good. Let's grab... Why would you tell me to put the Shrine of Isis there when putting it at least here is probably better? The monastery here I'm going to want, but here at least it'll hit 2. So Shrine of Isis right there, I think. Okay. All right, down here. Attack, 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 kill, attack. Very good. Alright, I don't think I need any... I can't do anything right now with Ramesses Opinion. Most of this is because the head doesn't like me, I think. But once my queen dies and then she becomes the queen, that might change. So, alright, only scouting left. Alright, end the year. Okay, I've got a warrior rebel from the slums. I've got Portcullis. Babylonia's at truce with the Thracians. Oh, she's crippled. I don't remember that. So I've converted her to Judaism. He's converted her successfully. I've influenced her but appear weak. Alright, and then they've converted to... Alright, now they're upset. Not great. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with that. So, one of Senusit's teachers has been especially influential in the young mind. The teacher is a self-taught philosopher raised to follow Judaism before converting to Egyptian paganism. Senusit writes me with a moral dilemma. The young student is enraptured by the teachings and wants to share them with the world, but the elder tutor has made all of the students swear to secrecy. He's my second in line, and he's a philosophy student. Well, I could use the opinion, so I'll take that. Okay... He becomes corrupt. Wonderful. My kids suck. Great. Okay. Need a new general here. Yeah, I'll put her on. That's fine. Alright, so this family has converted. That's not good. We need to do some other converting. She has to be minimum pleased with me, which I don't think I can get. Okay, well maybe they'll convert back since she's Jewish now, and I think most of the family is Jewish. Yeah. Alright, we'll see. Shouldn't try to worry about it too much. Let's go ahead and continue our conquest of the Gauls. Get an attack there. This probably isn't that great, but if I go into the urban, it might not be so bad. I think next turn we can still probably take this. But now I have nothing to deal with this rebel unit, which is not so great. Alright, I have the option of a spy master. My only option, though, is my princess. But it'll give me family opinion, so that's good. I'll go ahead and put her in for now. Can I do anything? I can't steal research yet, can I? No, I don't have cartography. Let us, though, do an intercession with the king consort. That's probably a good idea. Okay. 12 orders left. We got some military stuff still over here. We have a round of healing we have to do. You completed that. Let's heal you as well. Oh, I just did you general, so I can't do that. All right. Continue this, I suppose. All right, you completed that shrine. Very good. No, Timonor doesn't have a garrison. Let's get Timonor a garrison. I'll just put it here, I guess. Okay, 1 military. You didn't do anything. All right, so 3 orders for scouts. I don't think there's anything else I really have to do. Let's continue up this way, I suppose. See what there is to see. Okay, cool. Research. How many laws do I have? I have 2, but I have plenty of other laws that I can adopt. I just need the civics for them. So if we're thinking about civics that we need, we could use forums. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's get rhetoric. That reminds me that I did not rush the settler, unfortunately. So that's gonna stink. We'll put in another settler here so we can get to that ambition. And then we're going to be really going hard on these disciples. Cool. All right. Still have 4 years on Jebel, which I also kind of forgot about. But it's a good thing that I checked when I did. We can always move the worker off for a turn or two, just until we can get the religion spread. It'll happen pretty quickly when we're doing 2-turn disciples. Plague has started. That's less than great. Some things happen, but there's not a whole lot that's super duper important. All right, 1 story too far. Ambassador Amenemhat is known for telling boastful stories, which some in the court have found tiresome but harmless. During a recent state dinner with representatives of Hatti, his proclivity for storytelling turned into a diplomatic incident. He was speaking about serving on the greatest court with the best advisors and royals, which the Hittite took to be a veiled insult of their own court. Unless I take immediate action, Amenemhat's attitude is likely to hurt our relations with Hatti. Send Hatti 500 gold. Make him resign. Or minus 40 opinion with Hatti. I can send them the gold, I think. That's only like 3 turns of gold. Alright, so Plague. She's the head of paganism. She can become estranged from me, I think. I don't have the gold. I could sell some stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll sell a little bit of stuff. Sell 100 iron. Sell 100 food. I can sell another 100 iron. Alright. That's fine, I think. Cool. Let's get these slingers up close and personal. Alright, and we took the Gauls. So now I'm known as Baron of the Victorious. Wonderful. Cult of Flame. So scholars at the site of the Gauls' defeat discover shrines, carvings, and statues depicting the worship of fire. They believe these treasures are associated with the Cult of Flame, an ancient tribal religion still practiced by many of our subjects. The cult's icons are sacred to its followers, so we should proceed with caution. I'll go ahead and install them. I don't really care about the opinion, but I don't know if I'm going to go to monotheism right now, and a happiness level in Timonor would probably be a good idea. Alright, so at least family opinion's back up good, so that's fine. Alright, promote this general. We'll go with fierce, that's fine. Of course, all these units are now plagued, which does me absolutely 0 good. Repair that quarry, heal you up. Continue this road, I suppose. Alright, we still have this rebel running around here, doing not so great things, but now we can bring back these units to attack him. Let's go ahead and preemptively, I think, move this slinger just to help out. Alright, this settler... Since I need to get to that ambition, we're going to bring this settler over this way. One remaining order. We need to tutor our second in line. So let's make sure that we do that now, I think. I need literally 1 gold. Alright, cool. And we'll end that year. We'll do this as the last turn, and then, just because I said I was going to be the last turn after I cleared that camp, I cleared the camp, but I already hit the button, so we'll just do this one last turn. We're going to have to advance at least to that city. So there's Rhetoric. Alright, so my Chancellor and Husband and Head of Judaism has died. So is my Ambassador. She's spoiled. She's a terrible, terrible person. I might have to deal with her. Alright, my second in line and third in line have now become infected with the plague. Army of God. So the Jewish spearmen, they can become Shields of the Disciples, Arms of the Divine, or the Divine Fire. I'll take Arms of the Divine. I think that's fine. New Chancellor. 63 training? Wow. Yeah, she's a little bit older, but I'll take her. That's fine. And Ambassador. What are you General of? Slinger? Yeah, I think I'd rather have the Ambassador than the General in that case. Okay, let's bring this Spearman over to help out. Attack here, and kill. Alright. You're not infected with the plague. Let's get you out of national territory. You good generals? No, they all have jobs. I'll just fortify you in those woods for now. I think that's okay. We need to repair this quarry. We'll continue the road right there, which will attach. Let's bring the slinger over this way. Why are you attacking my settler? Please leave my settler alone, sir. Alright, we'll go ahead and continue this road. I'm going to leave this cavalry here as a guard. Alright, and that's end of orders. Alright, I see metaphysics, which I think is probably where we're going. Let's take a look. We've got Abu here. Grab me another slinger, Abu. Hejnu. Nah, grab me that Fisher. Yeah. Cool. Alright, research. Convert to state religion, High Synod, Archive Redemption. I think that's really good. Let's go ahead with metaphysics. Okay. So, end of orders. End of session, I think. Guys, again, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you had enjoyed this, hopefully you have, I would encourage you to give me a like. Maybe leave a comment down below. Tell me whether or not you enjoyed it. Tell me what I should be doing. Have I forgotten something? I have forgotten something because I've only got 2 more years on this. So, let's buy an order and move off of Jebel so I don't forget next turn. And I think that'll be it. So, again, thank you for watching. I have been James. This has been Old World. Until the next time, I'll see you. Bye-bye.